Belgium is one of the best places to live for expats. It scores well of all the main indicators of good living and is a good location for expats to live. Let's see if this would be your retirement destination. Hello everybody, this is RoninBlue, and for those that are new to this channel, welcome. This channel is all about how my girlfriend and I achieved financial independence and debt freedom 2 years back since paying off our mortgage. With my newfound freedom, I talk about how we made it happen, the types of passive income we have that anyone could implement, our thoughts of early retirement overseas, personal thoughts, and general financial issues. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our weekly content full of information helping you get to financial independence yourself. Today's topic is on the 8 best reasons to retire to Belgium. Just as a disclaimer, the information provided is a general guide and to be used for educational purposes only. Belgium may be a small country in size, but it plays large on the international scene and consistently ranks among the top places to live in the world. It has a multicultural makeup with global services to offer to expats to attractively come live here. Number 1. Culture in Belgium. Belgium culture involves some differences between the main cultural communities. There's a Dutch-speaking Flemish and a French-speaking Walloons. The Flemish seems to be drawn to the English-speaking culture, the sciences, professional life, and news media. The French speakers tend to focus on cultural life in France and elsewhere in the French-speaking world and less outside. Belgium is a relatively small country, and people in Belgium generally make their cultural choices from within their own community, so it's hard to generalize their local cultures. But some commonalities between would be the appreciation of hard work and culture are important values to Belgium. Belgians think of themselves as Europeans first, Walloons or Flemings second, and Belgians third. Strong family values are vital to Belgium's society. Extended families live in separate homes, but often settle in or near the town where they were raised. There are some stereotypes like any other country, like they only eat chocolate, French fries, and waffles, but there are many regional specialties. Although Belgium have a lot of cartoonists and famous comic strips, it has contributed a lot to the history of art as well. Number 2. Places to live in Belgium. Brussels. Being Belgium's capital city, Brussels is a place where you can find many foreign expats and you'll probably won't feel like an outsider. It's actually known as the capital of Europe, and its population is of many nationalities. There's large corporations with offices in the Belgium capital, allowing for a good number of international job opportunities to be found in the city. There are plenty of places to explore and no shortage of restaurants and bars to relax in. Even for those who enjoy the outdoors, Brussels is one of the greenest cities in Europe and has a variety of open public spaces and parks. The cost of living is higher, however, given that it's the capital. Antwerp. Antwerp is very multicultural, with many nationalities here as well. There are many British and American families because the majority of Flemish speakers speak English, but there are other international communities here as well. It's considered a trendy city and has a young population and university facilities with rising job opportunities. Waterloo. Waterloo is a small French-speaking area. It's a popular area for expats for its rafting and for its international schools with cheaper housing options than Brussels. It's popular with Americans and Scandinavians. There are also small street shops and big shopping centers that rivals that of the capital city Brussels. Yes, it's the place of Napoleon's final defeat. Number 3. Food in Belgium. Belgian fries. This is known to be a national food of Belgium, but it's not called French fries. There's a specific way to chop them and especially fry them. They have perfected the process of frying for the inner and outer crunchiness, as well as keeping the softness of the fries. They say that fries are the Belgian invention and not French, and make the best fries in the world. There is often a saucy dish or house-made mayonnaise or a special sauce, a mixture with mayonnaise, tomato paste, and peppers. Waffles. This would be a Belgian local food. Rectangular waffles with deep square holes. There are 2 varieties of waffles. The rectangular ones, not as sweet, but topped with chocolate, cream, and various grated fruits. The other kind is small and has sugar crystals ingrained, with dough with caramelized sugar inside, so there's no need for toppings, so it's more sweeter. Both types of waffles are found all over Belgium, sold in street-side stands and restaurants. Belgian chocolates. Since the 19th century, their chocolates have been a major part of their economy, in Belgian cuisine. They have evolved it to fit in many desserts throughout the world. The reason for their success comes from how they were made. Yes, the ingredients used to make them, of course, and in the production process. It was all in the amount of cocoa that was used and how cocoa beans were planted, roasted, and which beans were used. Visit the Museum of Cocoa and Chocolate in Brussels if you want to know more. Number 4. Things to do in Belgium. For a small country, Belgium has many beautiful historic cities, fine restaurants, and diverse nature, as well as a rich history and culture of art, music, and cinema. Canal Cruise. There are numerous canals in Bruges, and often people refer to it as the Venice of the North. It's a city to be enjoyed, and its beauty could be best admired by cruising through it on the canals by boat. As Bruges grew throughout history, so did a series of waterways. The canals are beautiful reminders of Bruges' history. Explore the woods. You can explore the expansive green forest here. The ancient forests have beautiful old oaks with marked routes. You can rent bikes to ride through. Belgium isn't big and it doesn't have mountains and huge waterfalls, but there are hills and areas like the High Fens where nature is lovely and you can escape the busy streets in everyday life. It may be a healthy activity to start. Grand Place, Brussels. Le Grand Place has old buildings dating from the 14th to 17th centuries. There's a medieval town hall and Gothic architecture everywhere. It's actually a UNESCO World Heritage Site for its outstanding blend of architectural and artistic styles. It is a busy place and is filled with a center of 75 to 24 meter flower carpet, and it's made up of more than 700,000 cut begonias. Go up to the balcony for the best view. Number 5. Cost of living in Belgium. Belgium has very high standard of living, with excellent healthcare, education, and public facilities, meaning it's a very popular destination for expats. But the cost of living is high. A meal at an inexpensive restaurant would be $16 between $11 and $22 USD. A meal for two at a mid-range restaurant for a 3-course meal is $67 between $56 and $84 USD. Basic utilities for an apartment would be $142 between $95 and $239 USD per month. Energy prices in Belgium are expensive, known as having some of the world's highest rates of utilities. Internet, $48, between $38 and $62 USD per month. An apartment 1-bedroom in city center would be $931 between $790 and $1,129 USD per month. An apartment 1-bedroom outside of city center would be $781 between $677 and $903 USD per month. An apartment 3 bedrooms in city center would be $1,620 between $1,355 USD to $2,145 per month. An apartment 3 bedrooms outside of city center would be $1,280 between $1,129 to $1,580 USD per month. Accommodation in Belgium cities is generally expensive, but expats who are willing to venture outside of major urban centers will find that their rental costs are substantially lower. Rents can be freely negotiated as well. The government is pro-tenant. Most rental properties in Belgium are mostly rented out unfurnished, so you will need to provide all furniture and appliances yourself. Keep in mind that there are service charges and VAT that are almost always included in prices, and it's customary to give additional tips for service. It's also good to mention that the cost of living in Belgium has actually increased for the period between 2000 and 2018 by 38.8%. The greatest increases were mainly seen in alcohol and tobacco. You'll find these figures in Eurostats, and if you're curious, there's other stats as well. Number 6. Buy property in Belgium. Currently, there are no laws in Belgium against foreign property purchasers. There is little standing in your way. But the house prices continue to rise, even with the weak economy and warnings about a property bubble. The real estate market is also a difficult market to get into. Even those who have lived here for a long time would say so. There are publicly available steps to purchase real estate online. Too many points to mention here. Number 7. Healthcare in Belgium. There is an excellent standard of healthcare in Belgium. High quality medical care is widely available, together enhanced by large university hospitals. It's also known to be cheaper than the US and has medical tours. If you live and work in Belgium, you will typically be covered by state Belgium healthcare if registration is followed. The Belgium healthcare system is known to be one of the best in Europe, but you need to have state or private health insurance to access it. Costs are paid upfront and are reimbursed a portion of the charges for medical and dental fees, hospital care, and treatment. If you're European, you have the EHIC in Belgium. You can use this until you take up permanent residence or employment. Then you have to register like everyone else. If you're an unemployed expat, you would need health insurance from the country of origin. The certificate allows you to get a resident permit. Social Security in Belgium doesn't cover foreigners living in Belgium without a job. Number 8. How to live in Belgium. If you're planning to move to Belgium, you'll need to find out if you need a Belgian visa or permit to visit, live, work, or study in Belgium, and is dependent on your nationality and situation. Keep in mind that this section is always changing, so it's always best to be updated with the changes. As a rule, third country nationals, non-EU, EEA, and Swiss citizens need a visa to enter Belgium and a work permit. There are 3 types of Belgian visas allowing entrance: Airport Transit Visa, A visa; Short Stay Schengen Visa, C visa; Long-Term Visa, D visa. An airport transit visa, A visa, allows you to pass through the international transit zone in Belgium while you are waiting for a connecting flight. You're not allowed to leave the airport or enter Belgium. Short Stay Schengen Visa, or C visa, allows you to stay in the Schengen area, not for work, for up to a maximum of 90 days, 3 months, in any 180-day period. Most nationals from outside the EU, EEA, or Switzerland will need a visa. You can come to Belgium on this visa for a holiday, to visit family, and more points. You must apply for this visa no earlier than 3 months before your proposed journey through the Belgium embassy in your home country. Long-term D visa for Belgium. If you want to come to Belgium for longer than 3 months, 90 days, you will have to apply for the longer stay D visa and residence permit based on the purpose of your stay, to work, study, or join a family member. If you're a non-EU, EEA, or Swiss national, you can get a long-term visa to accompany your spouse, registered partner, or parent. If you're a dependent family member who has been given permission to come and live in Belgium, as long as you fulfill certain conditions, you have to be able to prove your relationship, have suitable accommodation in Belgium, and there must be sufficient funds to support the family's living and health insurance costs. You can apply for the Belgium long-term visa at the Belgium embassy in your home country. You may need to visit the embassy in person. But if you're already in Belgium, you can apply at the local Belgium municipal administration offices or town hall. You'll need to complete an application form for a long stay visa in Belgium. Once you have resided in Belgium for a period of 5 years straight and you plan to stay in Belgium long term, you may qualify for permanent residency in Belgium. US citizens don't need to obtain a Belgian visa when traveling to Belgium for up to 90 days for tourism and business purposes. There are some good points and bad points of Belgium to look at, however. Unfortunately, it's said that it's much more harder for non-EU nationals to find work. Potential employers are required to gain the approval of a local labor office before they can hire someone from abroad. For transportation, the public transport is cheap and accessible. Trains don't always arrive on time, however. Another would be that taxes could be high. Belgium has one of the highest levels of taxation in the world. There's the VAT as well as the 21%, and regions and provinces and municipalities have some independent taxation powers as well. Living in Belgium is a popular choice for many expats. It's rich in history with beautiful buildings and works of art. The high standards of living in Belgium, coupled with excellent healthcare, education, and public facilities, have made Belgium a popular expat destination. The community of expats living in Belgium is currently estimated at approximately 750,000 people, almost a tenth of the population. Well, tell me what you think of the 8 best reasons to retire in Belgium in the comment section below. If you like this vlog, please don't forget to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell for more of my coming content here. Thank you for watching my vlog. I hope you have a great day and see you soon.